Welcome back to this week's episode of Culture Shock. On this episode, we'll be talking a little bit about halftime shows, we'll be bringing up the Grammys, and then we'll play a blind ranking game at the end of the episode. So stay tuned as you're watching Culture Shock.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world confusing me. Clouds as mean as you ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispers, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's the face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
Welcome back to Culture Shock. I'm your host, Vinnie. Alongside me is Joey Chirillo and Chase Maceiko. Today, on this segment, we'll be talking a little bit about halftime shows. Got a couple questions for the guys, so let's get it going. We'll start off plain and simple. Favorite halftime show? Joe, go you first.
I got to go with the Dr. Dre one. The Dr. Dre halftime show is pretty cool. I mean, you had a lot of great guys going on there. You had Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, Kendrick, of course, which we're going to be getting a little bit more of this year. Excited for that one. And then we also had 50 Cent come out. What's wrong with 50? Nothing's wrong with 50. Anderson .Paak was there, just playing the drums. He wasn't singing or anything. But overall, that one was just so cool. It was still in daylight, too, because it was in L.A.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a whole lot of, like, dark features or anything going on. But I think they really used that to their advantage. They were able to have that really cool, like, scenery of like Compton and stuff like that on the ground, so it was really cool. So I like that one, plus the music, it just kind of hit more home for me because my parents kind of grew up on that stuff. They taught me that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'd say the Dre show is my favorite. Yeah.
Chase, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, we just had this conversation yesterday, actually. Coldplay, Bruno, and Beyonce. My favorite one. I talked a little bit on Plead Your Case about how Viva La Vida was my class of 2024 song. Coldplay was just like a huge part of my high school. If we won a baseball game, we'd go home rocking out to Paradise and just having a grand old time. Love Bruno too. Bruno is just a phenomenal artist. You see him playing at like the new Dome in Vegas all the time, just having a great time. Would love to see Bruno one day. Beyonce, not as much of a fan as her, but obviously she has all those Grammys and stuff that we'll get into later.
Exactly.
And just my favorite show.
Yeah.
I gotta agree with you, Chase. I mean, like we said, Plead Your Case. I love me some Bruno. I used to dress up as him as a kid, dude. I loved Bruno Mars. That was my favorite too. All right, complete opposite. Joe, what's your least favorite halftime show?
I got to go with the Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's show was just so bad. You immediately knew it was bad when you start off with an opening shot outside of the stadium, and then she like propels down with just two like little. It was just so weird. Lady Gaga's just weird in general, so I've never really vibed with her music at all. But then when she was, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me.
Fair enough, Chase.
Yeah, I actually have Maroon 5, which is weird because I actually really enjoy Maroon 5.
But SpongeBob is in that one.
I really enjoy Maroon 5 as a band. Payphone's like one of my favorite songs ever. One of my biggest questions is, why is Travis Scott there? Why is he there? There's no point. It's Maroon 5.
You have more questions on why Travis Scott is there and not SpongeBob? I have more questions as to why SpongeBob was there.
I agree with that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. There was just so much potential. I feel like the energy just wasn't there that I was looking for in a halftime show. Like when you look at like a Dr. Dre halftime show, everybody in the crowd's electric. Everybody loves it. Even a guy who, grew up in the 2010s mainly, you're still loving the show because it's Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, Kendrick there. I just feel like it gets way better than Maroon 5.
Me personally, and I love her music, I still listen to her, Katy Perry. It was a good show, but the thing that had me off my rocker was the big tiger in the middle of the field. I thought it was, I guess, a cool prop, but I thought that was a little bit too much for me, but still love her music, but that's my least favorite. Up next, we got future predictions. You guys have any bands, artists in mind that be in the upcoming Super Bowl halftime shows?
You started off with this one. I got a few in mind.
I really want a country artist, which
me
is
too.
crazy. I think the obvious one is probably Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
Just because of how such of a global icon he's become over the past couple of years. I personally have seen Zach Bryan twice with my mom. Phenomenal shows. Seeing Revival getting played on the Super Bowl stage in front of 50 million people watching, or however many millions of people are watching, will just be something that few people can top. But just really somebody country, because country doesn't get as much love, but it is the most popular genre of music in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 100%.
I would say if they did something, maybe it's not like just one country guy, but they did something like the Dre one, where it's a bunch of different country
maybe add a
people.
Morgan Wallen in there.
I feel like if you did, now see, this one would be hard to do. Post Malone. Because he is country now. He had his most recent country album, but there's a lot of features in it, and you could bring a lot of different people in, but then it's also, do you play the songs that they're featured on with him? Do you play his rap stuff? That one's hard. Post Malone, I feel like, would be a really good one, and could be a long one. So I would love to see a Post Malone one. I would love to see Bruno again, because when Bruno did his first one was when he had his first album. He's had 3 others since then, and so many other songs.
So many good songs.
So I say give Bruno another shot.
I could definitely agree. Like I said, I'm a huge Bruno fan.
Yeah, agreed.
But at the same time, I like your point. I would like to see maybe more like a pop country, like a Morgan Wallen. I like some Jelly Roll, but I don't think that's his type of environment, if you know what I mean. But I could definitely see Bruno coming.
I could see a Bruno redo. Beyonce could probably go again. There's a lot of people that could probably go again.
100%.
I think maybe Dua Lipa in the future. I feel like Dua Lipa would be a good one. I feel like going Taylor Swift at this point is too much.
Yeah.
At any point in time, but I feel like she probably will. Maybe like in the distant future, like 20, 30 years.
Maybe when Travis retires.
Yeah,
maybe.
Something like that.
But that could be a very, very long time. Hopefully it's not.
Could.
I'm not too big of a fan. All right, up next we got some Kendrick predictions.
Ooh.
What do you guys think? Maybe his first song he comes out to, last song to end it?
I really want his first song to be like that, but Future and Metro have to be there.
Yeah.
That's my only stipulation with it. I think Future and Metro will be there. SZA is already going to be there.
Yeah.
I don't see a whole lot of new people coming into it. I feel like Future and Metro should be the only 2 special people to come out of it. Maybe you bring Dre in, but I don't think that would be that whole great of an idea. But maybe if he doesn't open with that, I could see turn this TV off.
Yeah.
TV off. I feel like that could be.
That's what I have at number 1, is him coming out to just Mustard.
Yeah.
And maybe DJ Mustard's there.
That would be
mixing
cool.
it up.
Yeah.
That would be fire.
Could be a
I think
possibility.
one special guest that they can bring is Baby Keem for Family Ties.
True.
Family Ties won a Grammy. It's a super popular song. Baby Keem's been nowhere to be seen for 2 years. And he's supposedly having an album. He was supposed to have it last year. It's still not there. Maybe this would be a good time for Baby Keem to reemerge into the public figure.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere too. Yeah. That would be pretty out of the blue. I definitely want to see all the stars played. I mean, that's a given. But that's like my favorite duo song, aside from Die With a Smile, Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. But that's like my second go-to song. I'd love to see them end it out with that, and maybe cut the lights off at the end.
Right.
All dramatic.
I think
I like that.
I think they're gonna end with Not Like Us. I feel like that's gonna
Really?
be.
You think they're going to end with it?
I don't know if they could do that.
I don't think they'll end with it.
Yeah, I feel like that would be kind of hard to end with. Well, that will do it for our first segment on Culture Shock. Stay tuned. We're going to send it to Wyatt to give you a little update on the Grammys.
Hello, my name is Wyatt Clatterbaugh, here to give you a recap about the 2025 Grammys. Starting off with Kendrick Lamar, who won a total of 5 Grammys, 2 of which he won for Record of the Year and Song of the Year. These wins mark 22 total Grammys for Kendrick. I know Drake is still fuming. Beyonce kept adding on to the wins with her hit album Cowboy Carter. This makes Beyonce one of the most winningest artists in all of music. Chappell Roan made a huge splash this year with her album The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, with some of her biggest songs being Pink Pony Club and Hot to Go. Roan won her first Grammy, winning New Artist of the Year. Sabrina Carpenter racked up 2 Grammys, winning Pop Solo Performance of the Year with her song Espresso. And man, do I wish I had some espresso right now. But anyways, Carpenter would also win Pop Vocal Album with her album Short and Sweet. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars won Best Pop Duo of the Year with California Dreamin'. Best Dance Album went to Charli XCX. Best Rap Album went to Doechii, who was only the 3rd female in history to win this award. And the Best Country Album went to Beyonce with Cowboy Carter. I completely disagree with Beyonce winning Best Country Album. I personally have no problem with Beyonce and her music. However, she is not a country artist. And Cowboy Carter really wasn't all that great. And besides Texas Hold'em, I don't know any other song on the album. Me personally, I would have rather have seen Lainey Wilson or Post Malone win because they are both country singers. I know Post Malone just recently got into country music, but that's both here nor there. But both of them were deserving of this Grammy, but it is what it is. Well, that's going to do it for me and my rant about the Grammys, but don't go anywhere. More fun is coming up next here on Culture Shock.
Thanks, Wyatt. Now we will be ranking Super Bowl halftime shows. I'm going to hand it over to our Vanna White, Seth.
Hey guys, I'm your Vanna White for today. Settle down, so it's all right. So we're going through. Obviously, we have a tier list here: S, A, B, C, and F. We're skipping D and E. We're just going straight to F. Like, there's no in between. We're going to go through a couple of the shows that we thought were some of the best over the last recent years, and the guys on the panel are going to rank them from S to F. All right, let's get started. And we're not going to go in order. We're going all over the place.
We're going Seth order.
We're going Seth order. And
Seth
we're going to
order.
go with the Weekend Super Bowl.
The Weekend.
2021 Super Bowl 5.
It was a good show.
It was good. It was a little weird.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
it was a weird show, kind of hard to follow.
Seeing him on the with the camera.
Oh
in his
yeah, and
face,
he kept like spinning around with it. Yeah, that was
like
fun.
kind of had me dizzy.
I think it drops points because he didn't have any like special guests
Yeah.
with him. It was just him.
True.
Kind of bland almost, but not at the same time.
I'd give it a B.
I'd respect a B.
Yeah,
I can.
I'm good to
respect
start
a
with
B.
a solid B.
B.
This is one of my favorites.
Solid B.
So
I like it.
One of Seth's favorites.
if that falls, it's not my fault, all right? Let's go next with Lady Gaga, 2017
F.
Super Bowl 51.
F.
Yeah.
Instant? Oh, hold on, I gotta put the tape on.
Not a
Just
Gaga
second.
fan.
Keep talking about it, how bad it is.
Gaga's is
I
so
love
bad.
I love some Lady Gaga. Don't get me wrong, but not at the Super Bowl.
Not
No,
at the
I'm
Super Bowl.
Sorry.
No. I'm sorry.
No. She can stick to her movies, singing in the Joker movie.
Yeah.
But
Hey, man.
we don't need her on the Super Bowl stage.
Yeah, she could stay in
Hurtful.
the movie. And
She's gonna watch
call
this
it
later
that.
and be very disappointed.
I hope she
If
does.
she watches this, I
We've
will take
succeeded.
back everything I've ever said.
I will not.
Man of your word. I
Gotta
like-
stand my ground, man.
What do we got? Hit me.
Prince, 2007 Super Bowl 40.
Ooh, this.
I actually kind of have mixed feelings about
Purple
Okay.
rain.
this. It was when the Giants beat my Patriots.
My Patriots. You on the team?
All right now. Okay, Vanna White. I'm
Prince.
I'm still going. I gotta go S on this one, man. I love some Prince. I love some Prince.
I just rewatched that show this morning. Absolutely phenomenal. The atmosphere,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Purple Rain in the rain.
In the rain.
In the rain.
In
It's
the rain.
How more iconic can one get?
I think it's S.
I don't think.
I mean,
can
it
be.
has
That's
to be S.
It
I
gotta
don't think
be
there's
S.
any other option here besides S.
S tier.
Prince, look at that beautiful, beautiful picture going right up in S. Our first S. So
First
recap:
S.
Prince S, Weekend B, Gaga F.
Gaga.
Gaga.
Gaga F. Google Gaga, you were in last place. Let's go with U2, 2002 Super Bowl 36.
It's
a
not
big
the
U2
worst
I'm
one.
not a big U2 fan.
No. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't
It
that
also
bad.
wasn't that great either.
It had a lot more weight to it because it was the first one after the attacks of 9/11.
Yeah.
And so there was he had a very big performance. I don't know.
I give it bonus points because my
Yeah.
dad loves U2. So that adds value for me.
Okay.
I'd give it bonus points more towards the like what Joey
Well, yeah.
said. Like that's kind of what I was getting at, and why I was like, yeah, me too. So
I'm thinking B.
Yeah, I'm thinking
I wouldn't
B
put
as
no
well.
higher than a B.
Yeah, B.
Well, you can see he's got the American flag under his in
Yeah.
his suit jacket. B
B.
for U2.
Yeah,
Going
B.
B.
He joins the weekend in the B category. And I will cross his name out. Next up, Janet Jackson, P. Diddy, Nelly, Kid Rock, Justin Timberlake, Jessica Simpson.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one.
Yeah,
It's hard. C tier, I think, is where I'd have to give that one. It's not like the worst show ever, but it's just because there's like 80 different people that
Yeah,
are
it
playing
was,
all
like,
different songs
confusing.
that have no correlation to each other whatsoever. It just didn't really make sense, but they're all popular songs.
yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of popular people.
Yeah, I would feel that would be the only. That's like the only reason keeping it from C to
Yeah.
F tier for me. Is it?
That's
Yeah.
exactly. The
Right.
only reason why they're not in F is because of the names.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Like, if you have somebody with the last name Jackson on a halftime show,
Yeah.
you can't put it in F.
Yeah.
that's like disrespectful.
Yeah.
you know?
I'd say C tier.
Yeah, I do see.
Yeah, we'll go.
Plus, you had the iconic wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that gives it some
yeah.
added value.
C tier.
I would agree.
I agree. Let's go with Rihanna. 2023 Super Bowl 54.
That was pretty unexpected, huh? When she came out and everybody
Yeah.
all of a sudden thought she was pregnant.
Yeah, that's a crazy
I know.
moment.
She was, but like, dude, that was such a good show.
It was a good show.
I think my
I
only
disagree
thing that I
so
have with that
much.
one was that I wanted a guest,
Yeah.
yeah,
specifically Eminem, because
Ooh, man.
they have their album together.
True, but like Eminem was just like,
yeah, Eminem was
True,
just
but
on
like-
a show. Even any added guest would have helped a little
They
bit.
really
I
caught you.
hated this show. Really? I hate this show.
Really?
I think it's terrible.
I thought it was really good.
What?
Cancel me. I thought it was terrible. I thought that
Really?
all she was standing on some platforms, like lame. Like
Yes. But the
I don't know.
songs, though.
I'm a hater.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot
So
of
what
her
we
songs
thinking?
either.
I'm,
Cancel.
I'm thinking
thinking-
like in A.
I was thinking an A2 with the shock factor for being
Doesn't
pregnant.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, I
I
get
like
it.
her
A.
music too, so it definitely
I'm the Vanna
was
White.
a good show.
I'm the Vanna White.
A.
Yeah.
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 Rihanna.
Against Seth's opinion. What's going on?
Katy Perry. Lenny and Missy Elliott.
Oh, Lord.
Connor Hoye, of course.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry's one.
Vin, you
Super
wanna lead
Bowl
this one?
49.
I'm leading it here. I'm going C. Great music, but the tiger, man, it just throws me off, dude. I'm sorry. How are you? You got a chain and you're holding it. That chain does not fit that tiger. First of all, it's so unnecessary for me. I don't know. I'm going C.
I feel
I could agree on C.
Yeah, I'm good for C. I feel like it had so much potential. She has such popular songs. I feel like we just didn't hit the potential.
The Sharks don't deserve a C, guys. I mean, come on.
Well, the Sharks would be S.
I mean, look how iconic those things
Yeah,
are.
but we're not grading the Sharks. We're grading the show.
Anyway, C.
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 C tier.
Okay.
What we got next? Hit me with a good one.
Beyonce and Destiny's Child, 2013 Super Bowl 47.
Say my
B.
name, say my name.
B
Yeah, I
tier.
think it's definitely,
Although Beyonce's a great performer.
yeah, true. I
Yeah.
mean, it was a mid show.
I love some Destiny.
I mean, it
Child,
definitely
but
wasn't a
it's
bad
not-
one.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than, it's probably at like the top of the B.
Yeah, like more
Yeah,
closer towards the A.
Yeah, probably like in between like B and A, but I'd give it.
Stick it on the lower half.
Yeah.
So go B.
Yeah, yeah.
B for Beyonce.
Yep.
B.
B.
Go
Okay.
to the Grammy.
Alrighty.
What do we got? What do we got?
Michael Jackson, 93 Super Bowl 20.
A. Easy.
I'm gonna. I
feel like-
Easy A.
I think it's got to be S.
it has to be.
It's-
S. Okay.
It's the
Michael
mark
Jackson.
of a
He stood
change
there for how
in
long?
Super Bowl halftime shows.
True. This was the first one that was to this extent. I mean,
It was pretty special.
I could
too.
give you S. I could give you
We
S.
went from having marching bands play the
Yeah.
halftime show to
Yeah.
having the biggest
Mike
star
Jack.
on the planet.
I can give you
just
S.
stand there for a minute
Yeah.
or two
I could do
and
S.
let everybody just take it in. I'm
Yeah.
good. Gotta go.
I mean, it's Michael Jackson.
It's Michael
Mike
Jackson.
Jack, man.
Mike Jack.
I can do S.
It's in the gene.
Two goats, in my opinion.
In the Rose Bowl, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Maroon 5, Travis Scott, Big Boy, and SpongeBob.
What you got, Chase?
Yeah, F. I mean, it's horrible. What, SpongeBob?
it's
Travis
not
What about
not good here.
SpongeBob and Travis Scott and Maroon 5 go together?
Absolutely.
Explain it to me. What was the NFL thinking?
What was the thoughts behind? Oh yeah, this will be a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's get SpongeBob. Excuse me.
Sponge drop.
Yeah. All right.
I say F as well.
Yeah, I'm going after.
Yeah.
But
I
it
could
had
say
it
SpongeBob
had
next time.
Sweet Victory in there for like.
Sweet
Like,
victory.
I mean, that's got to count for something, right?
Yeah,
I
but
could
not
give that
enough.
points. I could give that.
If
could
there
give
was
it
a
points.
D, it would go in D, but it's an F.
Big,
not a
big
C.
jump between C and F
Yeah.
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 for Adam Levine. Okay. R.I.P. SpongeBob. Okay. Next one, let's do Coldplay, Beyonce and Bruno Mars, Super Bowl 50.
This
Good.
is,
Say
Yeah,
This
say
is
it
my
same
ass.
time, boys.
It's an S
This
tier
is my ass.
Super Bowl halftime
Yeah,
show.
it's an S tier.
We've explained it
Yeah.
numerous times.
Yeah,
It's
it's such a good show.
It's number one for me. Always will be.
Coldplay was amazing, and then you added Bruno, and then you added Beyonce, and then there was like a dance battle between them.
and it was Super Bowl 50. That was like
yeah,
the
and
gold.
Super Bowl
like
50.
it was like the gold.
Last time with
yeah.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah, that was.
So this is like the best in everyone's opinion out of these three.
Ooh.
For
Because
me,
I'd probably
you made
give
me, you made me
Prince.
think I gotta like.
No. I'd probably give Prince over that one. However, that one is one of the best ones.
it's
like if
it's-
I had to rank these top three, I'd go Prince, Bruno, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
just
our
flip this.
personal favorite, but it's not the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
See? Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Fair enough. Okay, we got 5 more. Let's go with Shakira in J-Lo and daughter.
F.
Bad Bunny, J.
Wow. Wow.
Hot.
Deanna, don't get mad.
Hot.
You're gonna.
I'm going A here. I'm going.
You're going A.
Give me A.
Okay.
Okay, we got
He's
a big
going
difference.
A. He's going F.
I don't actually think it's F. I'll settle for a B. Just J-Lo and Shakira, they're not my favorite.
I love me some J Lo. Yeah.
I like it as well. However, it's not that great. The only good thing about it, and just think for a second, and then you know, I don't need to say it. Let's be honest. It's not that good of a show.
What are you
It's
thinking
I
about, Joe?
watched that
I can't
one.
believe this.
I gotta watch that with my parents.
Yeah.
I was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
What are we putting this at? B?
I think a B is
Well,
is
yeah,
reasonable.
B.
I think because Vin
Gotta
once hits
settle.
it.
I think
and
B
then
is
we gotta go
reasonable.
Gotta
It's
settle.
not the greatest. Not everyone even likes that kind of music anyways.
Yeah.
And then
It's very
of
niche.
course. No, kick her out.
Aren't you
Kick
the
her
director?
out.
Aren't you the director or something?
Kick her out.
Producer.
Can you reach?
No,
Hernandez.
kick her out. Just because she doesn't like it. No. That's not how this works.
I had you, dog.
It's not how this life works. You know what? For that,
Yeah,
put it in
I'll
F.
keep it here.
Put it in F.
Put it in F for that. Just because of that, put it in F.
Abuse of power.
I'm the fan of white.
It's all right, dude.
There we go. Fits the mold pretty well. Is she coming back?
Get out!
Oh,
Get
Lord.
out!
Put it back up.
No! Go to your job!
No.
Are you on the panel? Then go back to the control room.
Vinny gets it. Vinny knows. Vinny.
I don't got much say in this. Vanna White knows Mark.
I'm Vanna White. They made me Vanna White, so I'm in charge. My power.
This is my show.
This is my show. That's right, Chase. All right.
Make
Let's get into one of my favorites. You know, I think it's a good one. With Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick, 50 Cent, all the above, and more and more.
It's very iconic.
A tier.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I'd give it an A.
It's a great show.
Super Bowl 56, a great Super Bowl.
Yeah.
too.
Great
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
In LA, in the new SoFi.
The last time that we had one without the Chiefs.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Good times.
Another plus.
Yeah.
Better times. A lot
Better
of better
times.
gents. All right,
Yeah.
A tier.
A tier, 100%.
Yeah.
So
Across the board,
good.
cool.
Everything in it. Just
Yeah.
every song
50
was a
doing
vibe.
the lay
Yeah,
down
yeah.
sit-ups on
Yeah.
the bar.
Gave us a sneak peek of Kendrick.
Yeah.
Sneak peek.
It was good.
Let's do Madonna, LMFAO, Nicki Minaj, MIA, CeeLo Green, Super Bowl 46.
See?
See? Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Nothing.
I don't really
nothing
like
too
the show.
Special. I mean,
I don't really like Madonna in general.
Wow.
That's just me. I don't really like Madonna's music.
I think the only song.
And then I don't like the performance overall.
Yeah.
It felt too, like, there's too many costumes. There was too much in the costumes. There was too much going on. There was just a lot. Like, there needs to be some simplicity, but then also some, pizzazz. And this
Yeah.
had way too much pizzazz. So, C.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Way to go, Joe.
Yeah.
It's what I'm here for.
All right. Let's do last year's Usher 2024 Super Bowl 55 with Alicia Keys and a couple others.
Immediate reaction, I go B.
Yeah. Mediocre.
Yeah, I'd
It
say
was good.
it's nothing to write home about.
Yeah.
I think it's solid. I don't
I did
think it's
not like
great.
this
I
one.
don't think it's terrible.
I think it's a B.
Yeah. I love both artists, but I mean, it just.
There was a
Wasn't all
time,
that.
at the beginning was not good.
Yeah. No.
When he got on the actual stage, it then turned to good.
Yeah.
So B.
Okay, cool.
rolling.
And then we got one more until we predict this Super Bowl.
Okay.
The last one is Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Super Bowl 48, 2014.
A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he does another one, it
Oh,
will
my.
automatically be S just because he has more songs to work with.
Yeah.
A
I
tier
mean,
right now.
we've talked about it so much already
Yeah,
today.
dude.
Bruno's amazing. I'm a big Red Hot Chili
Me
Peppers
too.
guy
I
too.
love the Red Hot Chili
Like,
Peppers.
It's
When they showed
it's
up,
a
that
great
was two of
Two of
combination.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Like that was probably one of my favorite collabs
Yeah.
of all time.
It was cool. So
a
yeah,
sweet photo,
A
too.
tier.
A tier. Cool. All right. So that's all the ones summed up from
I
the
like
last
it.
couple of years. You guys happy with that?
I like
I'm
it.
pretty
I think it's a good
happy,
play.
I have some
solid list.
disagreements, but
What do you
I-
disagree
Yeah.
with?
What do you disagree with?
I disagree with.
Well, clearly the Rihanna. You don't think the Rihanna?
Oh, I hate this one. I despise this Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I like The Weeknd. I think The Weeknd should be A. But other than that, I think it's pretty solid. I like Katy Perry's too, but I'm the Vanna White, so
At least we're close.
Yeah, we're close. But the last one we're gonna do to sum it all up is where you think Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show is gonna be on the tier list. Kind of a prediction.
I feel like the highest it can go is an A tier. The lowest it could go is a C. I don't think it can be really bad because it's Kendrick and he already has so many good songs that we know are definitely going to be played. But I don't think he's going to do anything like super good. that's going to put him into S.
Yeah.
That S
So-
tier is a special category.
Yeah.
man. Like,
Plus, with SZA involved,
Yeah.
like two people of this caliber, it's going to be really hard for them to mess it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
so, I mean,
So I definitely think it'll be like an A, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it would be an A or a B.
Yeah,
A or B, no lower.
I think you can't predict an S because those shows are just so few and far between.
Yeah.
It's not something we can really like predict.
So what if we made like its own category, like A and B, like a
Yeah,
in
there you go.
betweener, an
Diagonal.
in betweener?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like a B plus.
yeah.
It's a B
I'll put it like up here.
There you go.
Is that valid? I think that's fair.
That's valid.
It's not in here,
Good, like
but it's not
medium
up here.
percent.
Yeah.
So like right in between.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm excited for it. Though.
I'm
I'm
very
very
excited.
excited.
I think there's huge potential.
After everything that happened the last year with
Oh, yeah,
Kendrick
the
too,
last
I
year,
think
Yeah.
There's huge potential, and I think that
Yeah.
I think he's got to capitalize on it.
Yeah. Well, that's it, boys. That's all of our shows, and I think you did a pretty good job. I agree.
Yeah.
One last look, Shakira down there, obviously, and
Shakira,
The rest.
Shakira. Ooh, baby. when it's
any final thoughts?
I love it.
No.
Yeah.
Gotta like
It's
it.
a good list.
Good list.
I love it. Cool. And that'll be it for this week's episode of Culture Shock. Stay tuned on Super Bowl Sunday where we'll be picking fictional character football teams.
This has been a production of Waynesburg Community Television.